My friend Matthew Dowd once again has some good advice for Democrats. Work on your strength, fight with your strength, and make sure that what's the vulnerability of the other side is exposed. Check this out, and then we'll take it on the other side.
Matt, when you combine how inflation is weighing on Joe Biden, bad news for Biden, and how the hearings are bad news for Trump, does this end up in some perverse way being an open lane for Mitch McConnell to kind of get what he wants, no Trump, and hurt Biden?
Well, Mitch McConnell's problem is that he has not done anything to put guardrails on his own party. And so what he's done is, if it was only Donald Trump out there saying crazy stuff and doing crazy things and allowing a majority of the country to dislike him, that's one thing. The problem is he now has candidate after candidate after candidate that says as bizarre or worse things than Donald Trump that are running for the United States Senate or running for Congress or running for governor, or running for Secretary of State. That's the problem the Republicans have in this. So when voters look at the choice between, okay, I don't agree with Democrats on all these issues, but over there, there are a bunch of nutcases over there. There are a bunch of people that want to dismantle our democracy over there. That's the choice that people have to make. You could say you may disagree with me on student loan, on forgiving student loans, or you may not like inflation, but do you really want to turn the country over to one flew over the cuckoo's nest?
I don't think so. And you know, when you go over what a lot of these Republicans are saying, these MAGA Republicans are saying, I mean, you know that most of the country is not there. Most of the country does not believe that stuff. I mean, they're incredible that Chavez somehow influenced our election, a dead man influenced our election, that there are bamboos in mail ballots, etc. So we're searching for that to find the fraud in the election, that somehow Donald Trump is going to return triumphant and what he did for the country was great. Do you really think most Americans believe that? So therefore, you don't work on the strength on that right now Biden's numbers are low. Biden's numbers are low because the economy is the economy is doing much better than it could. But the reality is we have allowed the corporations to run away. Inflation isn't because we have shortages. Inflation is not because of the supply chain problem. I want to ask you guys the questions over and over again because you're being manipulated. What have you attempted to buy in a grocery store, at the gas station, or whatever that you could not purchase? The reason the prices are high is because those who have pricing power know that you have extra money and they are going to take it away by raising prices on issues. If it really had anything to do with real supply chain problems, etc., then let me guarantee you that there would be shortages. Let me guarantee you that the record profits not ever seen by certain corporations would not be seen because that money wouldn't be profit. It would be in their supply being more expensive. Look, even the Russian oil problem. There really isn't an oil shortage. There should be an oil glut. Russia is pumping oil and giving it at the cheap to both India and China, which means where India and China would otherwise buy oil, guess what? It's available. Now refining, we'll cut refining to make sure that we don't have look, we are being conned. I want you to understand that. We're being conned. Matthew Dowd is correct. We need to work on our strengths, and the next thing we have to start doing is go after the corporations and not allow corporations to blame government for problems that they are creating. We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number one, subscribe to our channel. And number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.